I've made videos that have made great money just off of a cell phone quality video, so you can as well. Alright, you guys, so as you come in, first impressions are like this. You guys don't have to see me this entire video. I'm gonna flip the camera around and just show you what this place looks like, and you'll just hear my voice. Stairwells are the first impression, pretty dope. Alright, this fixture here, transition over to the right. Real nice living space, white couches. This is the living room, dining room area. What I like about this house, they actually have a dedicated office space. This won't be where I'm working, but it's still a nice gesture that they have a office space, real classy setup vibe. They didn't skimp out on you and gave you a cheap computer. They actually gave you an iMac, so it's a few $1,000s just in a computer system. So quality office setup here. If for whatever reason you needed to use it. TV above the fridge. That's real cool. Recessed lighting throughout the house. Got pretty high ceilings in here. It's just a little storage closet there, nothing special. Double wall ovens, stove, island. It's real smooth, all right? Now this is something that I like. So you guys know I be learning things by going to these nice Airbnbs and then applying it at my Airbnb. So I don't drink it all, nor does but this came with the property. So they gave us a cooler full of, refreshments if we did like alcohol. All right, so that's why in all of my Airbnbs, I like to give like the high-end experience, even though we don't charge crazy prices. So clean fridge, this is just our stuff right here. Gotta have your Fiji water and your crayon pineapple, two of my favorites. But let's keep the tour going. It's a laundry room here. Bathroom number 1, right here. Nice size laundry room. If we needed to do any laundry, we're gonna be here for 4 days. We may or may not do laundry. This is Unc's bedroom right here. These floors, I don't know if you guys can tell, these are some really nice polished floors. In the other parts of the house, this is actually marble. So this is hard marble floors mixed with wood floors. So I really like how they did the floors. This bed is a dope bed. Cool thing about this bed is that it actually massages you. So you can adjust whatever you wanted to adjust with this bed. Set it to whatever temperature you want it to be set at. And man, just enjoy yourself by whatever settings you so choose and get you a massage in. So the bed will actually massage you as you relax. Let's keep it going. Another television, you guys know I watch a lot of TV. Just a little storage closet. Unc's bathroom, second bathroom on this level. Got a little vanity here for the ladies if they want to sit there and do their makeup. This tub is cold. Like, bruh, say what you want about it, fellas, but the tub is cold. I'm rocking with it heavy. Shower, we have stayed one night here, so it's in use. Outside patio vibe, crazy. Crazy. It's a little bit too cool for us to sit out here, but patio vibe, hot tub vibe over there. Let's go check it out. Real smooth. We not gonna partake in it, but it's real smooth here. If we wanted to, we are allowed to utilize the golf cart that's there. This is just their guest house / barn / garage, whatever. But they did tell us if we wanted to use that, good. So personally, we're not gonna use the golf cart, but it's a cool gesture to have. But I'm really feeling how they did their thing in this outside patio area. Coming back. Hey, what y'all set y'all thermostat to when y'all come into a new Airbnb? We come straight in and we always set the thermostat. But what temperature y'all like it at? Y'all know we in the South, so we like it kind of warm. So that is what it is. Now let's transition upstairs. Beautiful floors throughout. This has been my area. I'm really not a fan of the steps. This been all me. So before we get into my setup, and I actually want to share with you guys what do I take with me on the road to be productive and do what I do. Let me just show you guys. So never mind this trash. That's all of my junk. Cool living space up here. Bedroom number 2. Nice size room. Another bathroom. Nothing too crazy, but it's straight. Bedroom number 3. This bed looks really comfortable to me. I think it's just these sheets. And they give you another bed. So if you brought some kids here, you can actually set them up in here or however you want to do it. Really dope spot. Come back to all of this setup in a second. This is the room I slept in. I crashed in last night. So of course it's already looking how it's looking, but I'm still gonna show it to you. And they got, boom, another bed here. Don't leave home without it. LifeStyle all of the beds. Of course, this place is pretty clean. It's not about it being clean or not. This is just for our protection. We bring it with us. Of course, I already destroyed the shower. That's just how it is when we living on the road. So it ain't gonna be pretty, and I'm gonna just give it to you guys raw. Now, that is the quick tour of the property. $1.4 million house that we're in now. Do this to motivate you guys, encourage you guys to do it. We're renting it as an Airbnb, so it's only costing us around $1,800 a week to stay here. We're gonna get some work done here, and then we're gonna keep it moving. You guys know we was just in Charlotte. By now, those videos are already out on the main channel. Go check those out. Did some stock videos with my boy Chris. I'm here to do some pallet videos with Mr. John Wilker. You're gonna see those videos out real soon as well too. But enough of the tour. Now let's get into my setup. So let me break everything down, show you guys what it is and why I have it, explain it to you, set it up, and then we can get busy. Oh, hold on, wait, you guys. Before I break down and open up everything and show you what I got and why, I want to tell you guys my mentality. So even when I'm picking an Airbnb, one of the things that I'm looking for when I look through the pictures online is, do they have an area that I can picture myself recording content in? All right. Being proactive, not reactive, will help you create better content. Just my 2 cents. So instead of just trying to get the cheapest Airbnb, or just the Airbnb that's in the greatest location, those are good factors that you should consider. But add to that, if you can, having a area that you can already see yourself creating content in, and that area doesn't have to already be perfect when you see it. It could be an area that you can see yourself saying, okay, look, I probably could set up some lights and rearrange this a little bit and make this area be a great area to record content. Like I showed you guys, there's an office here, but I won't be using the office. I actually like this area specifically. I like these 2 chairs that were already staged like this. So I'm going to actually set up my cameras and lights so that we can sit down here and record content, because I like this minimalistic vibe. Not a lot of distractions here, and this can be a very dope shot of 2 people, you know, talking about business or doing whatever. So this is what I am going to be designing around. So this is already set up. This is my camera, tried and true, that I've been using All of the videos that you guys seen with me and Chris, this was one of the cameras. Traditionally, when we're doing sit-down conversational videos, I like using the XA11s. I have two XA11s, so this exact same camcorder. One is here, the other one is there with the charging cord around it. These are the little Rode mics that I use. Just drop a little battery in it, cut it on, boom. Now you got great audio and great visuals. All right, so I like these sorts of cameras. I know actually like camcorders, but because I do a lot of long form content and then I chop it up and present it to you guys, I like the battery life on camcorders, and these camcorders do have pretty great quality. All right, what I want you guys to also see is don't make it complicated if you guys don't have the budget to use everything that I'm using now. So look, I'm recording this video off of a cell phone that I bought. It's a Samsung phone, as you guys can tell, right? And I'm using that without any onboard microphone. So whatever audio you hear is just the regular audio from the phone. I intentionally bought this phone brand new, didn't put any service on it because I didn't want anybody to distract me by texting me, calling me, or anything while I'm on this phone. So this is my on the fly, need to create content device, right? So of course I do have little vlogging setups as well, but the quality on your cell phone camera is probably good enough for you all to get started. So if this quality and this audio doesn't sound terrible to you, which trust me, I've made videos that have made great money just off of a cell phone quality video, so you can as well. So you can get away with starting with this. All right, now this is, you know, what I recommend you grow and scale your way up to, and this is not the end all be all. This is just, in my opinion, a small enough setup that you can take with you, but it's also productive as well. So 2 cameras, 2 lights. We have a total of 2 mics as well, but I always have backup batteries for the lights. So I have like 6 batteries for the lights. Got plenty of backup batteries. And the lights can also get plugged in, so I have the cords that go into that as well. You'll see all of that here in a second. I have additional cameras, like I said, if need be, but just having your initial setup and then having a backup in case something goes wrong. That backup could mean extra batteries, an extra camera, but as long as you can fit it in the back seat of your vehicle or in the trunk of your vehicle, it's more than enough space for the average vehicle. All right, and if you're just starting out, like I said, you won't even have all of this stuff. But let me unpack everything, set it up, show you guys what I have and why, and then we'll go from there as to the budget for it, and more importantly, let's talk about what kind of money can you make off of it. All right. Hey everybody, in the last clip you just saw was the house tour, and I'm supposed to be transitioning over into showing you guys what equipment do I take with me on the road, but I wanted to interject this. So a lot of stuff is happening. I know watching this video things might seem linear, or it's my job to make them feel as linear as possible, but it's actually days later. So even though we were at a nice Airbnb, we weren't on vacation. I was there to work, got a lot of content done, and lost track of time, honestly. In the mix of all of that, I get a message through Airbnb saying that my tenant found mold, right? I'm gonna insert some pictures in here so you guys can see what she was talking about. Now, this was my biggest stay so far. This is my 3rd ever guest. You guys know I was bragging about in less than 2 weeks, the Airbnb made $3,200. So I want to share the good and the bad with you, just to let you guys know stuff don't always go, you know, perfectly for me or nobody else in business. So what I had to do was refund $2,500 back to the guests. So that reduces how much money the Airbnb made all the way down to a whopping $700 in 2 weeks. Now we're talking about, you know, some money that you can make doing anything working for 2 weeks. All right. Now, granted, the guests still, left a lot of positive messages. They said they loved the house. They loved how we set it up, how clean it was. But understandably so, they don't want to stay in the property with mold. So gave them a full refund. Now, before buying the property, what I did was pay top dollar to get the best inspector to come out and inspect the house. And of course, anybody that's had a home inspection done before knows that inspectors don't take stuff apart. All right, so they don't go and try to deassemble something and then put it back together so that they can thoroughly inspect what's behind your drywall, right? So they check whatever's visible. A good inspector will comb through everything, but you're probably not going to get a home inspector, for example, that is going to try to look behind your walls and make sure all of the wiring is up to code. That's really not what their job is. So he did note that they had improper fittings underneath the sink that could possibly cause leaks. We got the property in a great location at a price I'm happy with, and after talking with my realtor, who's also my property manager, she was saying that, it's a small problem, we can get it fixed anytime, nothing major. But what the flipper did, or the wholesaler did that sold me the house, was just covered up the mold, put those fittings in there, and it led to this leak. So I'm taking full responsibility for that, because I tell you guys all the time, in business, if you just always looking to blame somebody else, you can find somebody to blame, but ultimately it's your fault. All right, it was my decision to work with the realtor that I work with the inspector that I work with, buy the house, right? So it's ultimately my fault if anything bad happens. Luckily, this is a minor issue. So outside of just refunding them back their money, what I also did was contact the plumber. The plumber was out there yesterday and went ahead and fixed the leak. Many of you all know that I did mold remediation on one of my properties in the past. So I'm going to go in and do the mold remediation myself on this one. Now, that is not the proper way to do this business. All right, because for many of you all, you may not have the skill set, the confidence, or it may be that your Airbnb is too far away from you, because a lot of people invest in Airbnbs in areas that they don't live. So I'm not saying that this is the right way to do the business. I did make a phone call to a handyman to go in and rip out all of that bad wood and then replace it, but he hasn't returned my calls. So I'm the type of person that it's gonna get done one way or the other. So ideally, pay the plumber to fix the leak, pay the handyman to rip out the wood and replace all of that bad wood. But since I can't reach them, I'm going to go in and I'm going to do mold remediation, and then I'm going to wait a week and go back and I'm going to test it, test the moisture levels, test for mold, and if that resolves the issue, then we're good, right? If for whatever reason that doesn't resolve the issue, I'm gonna start back calling around, but we're not going to rent out the property anymore until the mold problem is fixed. All right, so wanted to be transparent about that because I pride myself in teaching practical entrepreneurship. So I'm going to share with you guys the good, the bad, the in-between, and all of that. Now, me and Uncle on the road because we're going to check out my food trailer. Many of you guys that follow me on Instagram, if not, follow at JT Hustles on Instagram, know that I do have a food trailer. I actually got a food trailer and a pickup truck that I've never seen before other than pictures. All right, so bought it sight unseen, invested in it. We're still waiting on the city to come out and do their inspection. It's a brand new trailer, and the dope thing about it is that we had a company that specializes in building some of the top food trailers out of Miami build it, and they build it based off of our specifications and what we want in the trailer, but they also match it to the state requirements. So we're pretty much a shoe-in to pass the inspection, but there's a list, right? So we gotta wait until the inspector comes out and inspects it. What we've been doing in the meantime is been private tastings. So we've been going out to facilities, allowing people to try our oatmeal. And even if you say you don't like oatmeal like that, if you try our oatmeal, I think that will change your mind, right? We doing something different with oatmeal, with toast, that I think the majority of people have never experienced before. So the oatmeal experience is the name of the trailer. And we're still going to do that gear. Stay tuned to the vlog. Once we get to Tennessee, we're leaving Alabama. All right, so we're going to do this quick ride. I'm going to take you guys along for the journey, and we'll just do the gear once we get into Tennessee. And then from there, we'll show you guys the food trailer and the truck that I purchased to move around the food trailer. They're also saying that a group of guys that do work in the city that I know, really great guys, real impactful guys, are doing a job fair. After the job fair, they're gonna go spend the night with the homeless. I don't know all the details of that. I may be spending the night with the homeless. If so, it's gonna be a different vlog from this. I still ain't made up my mind yet. Depends on the temperature, depends on a lot of stuff. But you guys let me know down in the comment section what you think. Now, the reason that I would be doing it is I think it's a humbling experience. You guys know I've been homeless before, and I wanted to show people that, you know, it can happen to anybody. All right, I was homeless with a master's degree and getting job offers to go back to Baltimore from companies that wanted to pay me $60,000 a year, but yet I chose to sleep in my van to rebuild my business and fill out entrepreneurship. So you can call that whatever it is you want to call it, stubborn, steadfast, or stupid, whatever you want to call it. That was my situation. But you see a lot of people on social media, they'll get to a certain level, and then instead of, you know, being humble about it, they'll go the other direction with it. So going out there, really being a person for the people, showing you guys that, you know, nobody, in my opinion, nobody is a better person than the next person. It's just different experiences. So I might have experiences that you won't have yet. So always remember that. So I had some experiences by coming to Alabama, just things that I didn't think about, things that I didn't know, that has now expanded my knowledge as an entrepreneur. So now when I go back and start applying these things, it'll impact my net worth. All right. That doesn't mean that I'm better than people that don't know what I know. That just might mean you didn't want to go 9 hours to Alabama just to learn about a new venture that can increase your net worth. All right, simple as that. So we gonna go find something to eat, and then next stop is Tennessee to share with you guys the food trailer. This is my first time seeing my food trailer in person. Oatmeal experience. Super hype about it. And it's the first time seeing my truck. Bought the truck sight unseen. Both of these are gonna stay here though. Like the truck stay in here, trailer stay in here. And great guys. Trust them. So it ain't even a question. So this investment is part of a partnership that I'm doing right here. Is the truck that I bought to go to haul that bad boy. We've been doing private tastings. If you haven't been following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. We actually going to feed the homeless tomorrow. This will probably be the biggest time that we ever bring out the truck. The first time we're bringing out the trailer, gonna have the music playing. It's gonna be going. It's gonna be a whole vibe. You guys won't hear the music, or I'll do some different music so we don't get this video copywritten. But super cold out here, so we ain't gonna spend a lot of time here. Gotta go make a couple other stops, commissary, and a few other places. See you guys in a bit. All right, you guys, so I overslept. I missed the feeding the homeless, but I am back at the incubator, aka the commissary. Truck still went though. So just because I wasn't there doesn't mean that it didn't happen. So now I'm gonna see what my guys say about me missing it. Tell Ian what you were saying about the oatmeal, huh? Oh, we're hating all day yesterday on the oatmeal, then he tried. What you got? Change the light. Hey, you guys, so in the incubator, very dope vibe. Once we master this, we should do an event. We should bring people out, show them what we learned. Low key, it's a crazy good investment. So the team just fed 100 homeless people oatmeal. Even though I wasn't there, I was there in spirit, still supported the movement. All right, but now they're moving on to these orders. This will further let me know Chris went to private school, because gangsters don't know how to cut strawberries like this. And I know what Chris gonna say. Well, my mom cooks for man. No, man. There's a lot of people mama got was cooks, but the fact that you know how to do this, your mom had you in the kitchen cutting strawberries perfectly.
Yes. Yes. It was her.
Until Anna was writing around. What you think, huh? It tastes like bananas. Is that good or bad?
Good.
Oh. So we 2 for 2. And for the record, Unc was hating on the oatmeal yesterday. But that's oatmeal, huh? I thought you didn't eat oatmeal, huh?
I don't like oatmeal.
I can't tell the way you ate that bowl.
You know, it don't taste like oatmeal. It's like fruit.
Alright, I guess now is good a place as any to wrap up this vlog. Headed back now. Gonna do some work at my Airbnb. Let's end it with a funny note. Look at what they got right here on this gas pump.